Hello everyone and welcome back to my Tech vs. Magic series. Today we are going to continue working here. Last time when I asked what blocks to pick for this, I completely forgot about concrete, which is a pretty important one. And possibly the one that looks the best. Unfortunately that means there wouldn't be any micro blocks. That's one of the reasons stone is rated so high, is because can have micro blocks with that. Though we could probably have micro blocks with hardened clay eventually. However, let's look at what this would look like with micro blocks. And then compare it with something like that. So I'm going to do that real quick and I will be right back. Okay. That is it with micro blocks. I'm not sure. I don't think I like it. The angles are too sharp. It removes the curviness. So let's try it with concrete instead. Let me do that. I'll be right back. Okay, while we are making the tongue still for the rebar for all that concrete, let's take a moment and make a what is it called? Matter fabricator or mass fabricator? Matter fabricator. So I've made these using this method, and that requires the stupid assembly machine and platinum. Advanced circuits require advanced circuit plate and advanced circuit parts. That requires that. And the other thing requires electrum and these electrum plates. Right, I updated GregTech and came with all this annoying crap to make the stuff that I've been making forever. This is ridiculous. There is... Look. Torches? I mean, come on! And it takes 20 seconds? What kind of ridiculous crap is that? Seriously. That is just dumb. Okay, but I need to make this thing, I need an iridium plate, which means I need an implosion compressor. So that is what we're going to make right now. So we just need 2 circuits, a compressor, and 2 machine blocks, advanced machine blocks. So 2 circuits, 1 for the compressor. That. 1 of these. Then what else was it? It was 2 of these. And 4 of the advanced alloys. Don't usually craft much on camera, but this is the first time I've made something new for GregTech in a while. Well, other than that crap, but that doesn't count. So that. Now then, what kind of machine blocks do I need for you? I have no idea. I do know I'm going to need a lot of industrial TNT. Well, some, not a lot. But let me figure out what kind of blocks these are, and I will be right back. Okay, so it turns out these ones are the basic machine cases, and these are the standard ones. And the basic ones, actually let's do the standard ones first. These, we need, what is it, 14 of them, I think. And this, we need electronic circuits, aluminum, we only need 8 of these. So that's 12 aluminum. Bronze, 4 of these. Bronze for the machine casings. And I think that's everything. Oops, wrong one. There we go. I hope that's right. Make sure that's on lossless. Take you. And we'll put this over here. We'll leave a slight gap, maybe. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll leave a gap for the lighting. So you will go here. I'm thinking about maybe lowering this into the ground so that this is on the surface, but I don't know. And this only takes 32 EU. Yeah, 32. So I have to fix that as well. But first let's do that. The cross pattern. Oops. I think we may have made one too few. Yeah, we should have made, it's 18 we need, not 16, or not 14. Crap. Yeah, let me do that, and I will be right back. Ready to wire this up. Okay, I took that, and now then, we can come over here and make a couple of transformer upgrades. Then, just right click, because you can now upgrade GregTech machines that way. Even the last time I updated, or now that I've updated, I don't know which version it is that was added. You can also upgrade this by using the coils and right clicking on it, which is why I have a really high heat capacity. I've been replacing these slowly as I make more. Now then, let's hook this up. We already have this down to medium voltage from when the engine was here. Okay. Don't want to leave a gap. These gaps are bad. Okay. That is that. Now then, I just need to make the iridium crap and cover up this hole, and also make some industrial TNT. How is that made again? I think it needs string and flint. Yeah, Yeah, so we need regular TNT and flint or flint dust, which I have a ton of, and that gives us 5. And I have a little bit of that. Then I need to make, what is it? Ingot. Rid. Yeah, this. So I have everything I need for that. But I need a rolling machine, okay? I'm going to do that and make plate, and then I will be back. Apparently this actually went on top, so I lowered it into the ground so it's easier to access. I really should do that with this at some point, but not right now. And I think we have everything we need to craft this now. So we need these first. And then, there we go, metal fabricator. Now then, let's go back and build some reactors to power this. I will meet you there. Okay, there is the tower lined with concrete, and I think I like that better than the other stuff, though that's not terrible, but I think probably end up going with that. Let me know what you think. Might put it on the inside though, or replace that with that and put construction foam on the inside. Maybe. Hard to say. Okay. So first thing we're going to do is build the reaction chamber for our breeders. Because we can take 1 uranium ingot, make 8 of these, breed them to do these, take those, put them in a centrifuge, and get thorium and plutonium and our cells back. Do that in a loop over and over and over and over and over with all of our uranium, and we would convert everything by a factor of more than 5 anyway. We get a lot of stuff back anyway. Though I'm not sure what type of cells I'll want most. Either uranium cells or plutonium cells or thorium cells. I know I want the thorium for breeding though. And because it's a breeder, it's going to be running very hot, so we need to be a bit careful with burning ourselves, setting everything on fire. We'll want it, let's see, 3, 4, 5, it's a 5 block cube is the fire and melting stuff. That's not 5 blocks. Then, going to need an inner lining and an outer wall and an outer lining. So that's another 3 blocks. How would that be on the side? So we need to move it this way, probably a couple blocks. And that way at least 3 blocks. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I think like this. Then that. Should be the center. Let's check it. Okay. So 5 blocks. 1, 2, 3. 5. 2. 1, going to be a bit larger than I was expecting. Especially compared to those. But that is where our breeder's going to go. We will, let's see, I'm going to mark the outside of these so that we can have something to work with. We'll want to dig up this whole area, or at least the center part of it. Come on, give me all my dirt back. The 5x5 part for at least a couple blocks down. And replace that. Let's see. Centers. These go further. We're going to replace the bottom two layers with this reinforced stone. Probably actually go even deeper, because we'll have a lining on the bottom. May even set the reactor into the ground a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to build a 2 thick 5x5 reinforced stone area, and I'll be right back. Alright. Got the 5x5 area and then another spot outwards to build the inner lining on top of. I think I'm going to want to use some snow for this, at least for the walls. So I made myself a little snow maker thing. For the bottom, I'm thinking probably sandstone. Don't use that much. I want something that's kind of bright and warm-ish. I cross between like cozy and hospital sterile. Something like this for the base. Then we'll have the wall start here. I may want to put some more of that there, but maybe not. We'll just continue on. We don't need much protection for a breeder, since it's going to have not very much explosive power compared to some of the more energy producing ones, as its job is just to stay warm. Okay, now then, I think it's probably time for the snow. Oops. So let's see. 5x5. We can't do much with the flooring without having to expand this. It's going to be 3 high. Actually, right, we need it to be one more higher than that, so 4 high. 5. Yeah, that way there's nothing for it to melt if it gets that hot. So let's see. I think we'll keep the walls fairly solid. Till we get up to there. We'll do something a little bit more interesting with the ceiling. Not sure if I like this or not. I don't want to use anything flammable. And I don't want to use stone. Which doesn't leave me very many choices. Can use dirt and sandstone, and that's pretty much it. Gravel. Nothing particularly interesting. Let's wait and see how the top looks before we decide. Let me do this and I'll be right back. Now let's see if we can come up with something for the inside roof. Okay. I built it high enough that I can have some room to work with. So if we do... Oops. Thinking maybe... come on. I'm terrible at placing stairs, aren't I? That, and then maybe some half slabs on top of that. It's maybe a light in the middle. Let's see, let's get some more of those. Type. Not very complicated. Then we'll put glowstone lamp right there. Maybe... I can't really put anything on the bottom. No, I would want to. Not without making the room bigger. I'm kind of short on space already. That's not bad. We won't ever, or probably won't ever go all the way in. We'll have connections around here. Probably coming up through the walls. We'll use the bottom to connect the wiring, and then, actually no, we'll use the bottom to connect tubes. Then the sides will spray with construction foam, or we'll run wire and then spray it with construction foam. That way there's a good seal. We don't have to worry about things breaking. And for the top, I'm going to keep this fairly simple. I realize you don't have to do this, but I'm going to make it so that when they blow, the blast is funneled upwards. Assuming they ever blow up. They probably will at some point. But that is the general idea. So now then we got to line this area with some reinforced stone. So I'll be right back once I do that. Okay, that much is done. With nothing protecting the top. And we've got... I wanted that to go down, but I guess that'll work. Let's check how that looks inside. It's not bad. Kind of eerie. It's going to be a bit dark in here, but if anything spawns in here, it'll be quickly irradiated to death. Guys, this is going to be running past the hurt things temperature. Okay, next step is we want to convert this to a cylinder with a dome on top. So we'll need, this is 11 across, and I think I'm going to need a circle that's 13 across. So 12, 13, 1, 2, 3, 10. Yeah. That's how it will look. I'm going to use construction foam, which I'll later replace with clay, probably. I'm thinking about using clay anyway. That way, I'll use construction foam for the gaps like right here. I might actually leave this so I can have a good doorway. But construction foam to fill in the empty spaces. And the outside I'll probably replace with clay so that I can color code things. And have each reactor be a different color. Maybe. Got a carrot. Okay, so let me do that, and then I'll do the dome as well. I'll be right back. There is the dome. It's still drying a little bit. This is basically what it's going to look like. We might add some more details, colors and stuff later. For now, it's going to be a bit utilitarian. And we'll come in here and go ahead and set up the reactor. That. One thing I like about the changes to these reactors is they are much easier to craft now. Much, much easier. You just need a crap ton of copper. But you needed that last, or the other way too. Now then, can I get out of here? Okay, I can. Maybe. Need to let that dry. And then there is one more thing I want to do this episode. But first, I want to make a backup. So I will be back shortly. And we're back. It is mostly dry. So the roof isn't. What we're going to do is test this and see how well it holds up to a blast. I've installed nuclear control. I can't remember if I mentioned that. Won't be using it, or probably won't be using it very much for the control part, but it has a lot of interesting display and information systems that I'm going to implement for this so that I don't have to actually come inside here. But we're going to add a couple of these, turn this on, and then run away. I'm not quite sure how fast this is going to blow up. It's actually... okay. So we have a couple minutes. Can watch it a little bit, since we don't run out of power on our thermometer. This will give me somewhat of an idea whether this chamber is built well enough or not. This is quite a bit more powerful blast than what's going to be in here, but there's no problem with over-designing things, especially when you're working with nuclear reactors. So let this heat up a little bit more, and I will be right back. Okay, it is at really hot, past the lava melting stage. So let's get back. It should blow up in a couple seconds. And we'll see. So there that went. And it did blow up like we wanted. And took out everything inside, but nothing outside was damaged. So I think that works. But that's not the strongest blast we're going to have. I think it did a good job channeling things, though. None of that seems to be damaged. Now then, this building is a bit bigger than I wanted, though. So I'm not really sure what I'm going to do about that part. I'll either have to expand the island or build something that's more vertical. And I kind of like how that looks. Don't think it would look as good if it was more vertical. I could build underground, I guess. But we'll have to wait and see about that. That's going to be it for this episode. Next episode, we will probably get into the wiring and stuff. So like if you like, subscribe if you're not. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time.